Hello, and thank you for joining us for the 2021 Final Strategic Plan Report for the East Cleveland Public Library. The purpose of all services offered by the East Cleveland Public Library is to cultivate and embolden the literacy of patronage and deepen their ties as members of this community. The mission of the East Cleveland Public Library is to provide life-enhancing, consciousness-raising library services and cultural activities that reflect the needs of the East Cleveland community and the patrons of the institution. Our core values are community, autonomy, innovation, integrity, and literacy. Our focus areas is to increase literacy by expanding and promoting new programming avenues, elevate the library's status as a beacon of African American culture and history, maximize resources through intentional partnerships, and to create an organizational environment of pride and respect. Goal statements. To achieve a strong and measurable goal statement, we use a format known as SMART goal format. What exactly are we trying to achieve? We have to be specific. How will we know when we have achieved it? We have to be measurable. Is it genuinely possible for us to achieve it? It has to be attainable. Does it contribute to your agency's revenue growth? How relevant is it? And when do we want to achieve this by? Is it time bound? Diving deeper into Focus Area 1, we will increase the literacy of our patrons, evidenced by a 10% increase in the number of literacy programs offered annually when compared to December of 2020. We wanted to define targeted literacy programming for 2021. We wanted to establish at least 3 metrics for evaluating literacy improvement of our patrons by March of 2021. We wanted to increase the number of patrons participating in our literacy programs when compared to December of 2020. And we wanted to increase the awareness of our programming to the community as evidenced by an increase in the communication channels when compared to December of 2020. As evidence of increased literacy by expanding and promoting new programming avenues. Through our partnership with PCs for People, we partner with everyone on to bring digital literacy skills training to our patrons. All patrons who took part in this computer training received a free computer. Diving deeper into Focus Area 2, we will celebrate African American culture and history as evidenced by a 100% increase in knowledge of patrons who participate in African American programs. We wanted to maintain the existing programming focused on African American culture and history when compared to 2020. We wanted to create new programming focused on African American culture and history, as evidenced by at least 3 new programs in 2021. We wanted to craft real-time feedback and measurement of the achievement of knowledge and awareness by March of 2021. And we wanted to improve the awareness of our community of African American culture and history, as evidenced by an increase in engagement of our patrons through our social media channels when compared to 2020. To elevate the library's status as a beacon of African American culture and history, we hosted a play called Men Don't Cry. If you were able to join us for this event, thank you for coming out. Diving deep into focus area 3, we will strengthen and maximize our community partnerships and collaborations, evidenced by maintaining those that exist and by adding at least 3 strategic partnerships and collaborations annually. We wanted to secure at least $50,000 in additional funds to support our work by December of 2021. We wanted to identify potential partners aligned to the goals of the East Cleveland Public Library to support our work in 2021 by March of 2021. We wanted to secure our partners by June of 2021 as evidenced by agreements and their active engagement at East Cleveland Public Library. And we wanted to evaluate the impact of our partnership as it aligns to our mission and goals by January of 2022. As you all can see, on the right here, we have our partnerships that we ended with in 2020. And wow, look at our 2021 partnerships. Our list has tripled and quadrupled in size. We want to say thank you to all of our partners, and we wish to continue our partnerships in 2022 and the far future. Thank you. Diving deep into focus area 4, we want to promote excellence in our library services as evidenced by a satisfaction rate of 75% for our patrons when evaluated annually. We wanted to establish a baseline of patron satisfaction by February of 2021. We wanted to design and craft at least 3 channels to evaluate patron satisfaction by February of 2021. We wanted to train our staff on best practices in library services, evidenced by at least 2 trainings for each staff person per year. They wanted to evaluate our impact to their satisfaction by December of 2021. Our staff went through our LGBTQ training, as well as being recertified in CPR training. To create an organizational environment of pride and respect, coming soon on our main floor, our new Creative Printing Center. Looking at the numbers for our 2021 key performance indicators, diving deeper into those goals, we had a 10% increase in program participants and bullseye all over the board. But for our participants in our programs, we had a goal of 7,688, and we actually brought in 10,304 program participants. Whether you came in virtually or you came into the building in person, we want to say thank you and hope to see you again in 2022. We are also bullseyed all around for goal 2. We had a 75% increase in staff knowledge of African American culture and history. We went with 55%, and we have another goal of 75% again in 2022. We also brought in 2 new board members, which brought us up to 7 board members total. We're bullseye all across the board for SMART Goal 3. We are in between data points for our 10% increase in gross revenue from grants and private donors. And while COVID has impacted our increase in patron satisfaction with library services, we are close to target for our increase in board and staff training certifications by 50%, and we are straight bullseye on our board knowledge of roles and responsibilities by 50%, and an increase in patron engagement in the library and library services. We want to say thank you to our partners, thank you to our patrons, thank you to everyone in the East Cleveland community for a great year. and we hope to see you all in 2022 and bring these numbers up by 10%. Thank you.